someone recently told me that it's 11:43 a.m. June 19th, 20 to 24. And we're back for more The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky, the third of the PC. And we're going into Chapter 5. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Uh-oh, I think it's Nancy. Instructor Selnet? You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you been drinking anything. Uh-oh. He's going on a fast, didn't you know? One game during the last Matt Rule game of 2023 when Iowa cost the Huskers a bowl game on the last play of the game. Got Frost style. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunately, accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done, so... if that is your wish... in what world did you think I could happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, hmm? You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, and your body and blood to her church here on Earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painful one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you. But after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Iowa style. Squire of the Grouse Fritter, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. He got promoted! He got a promotion he didn't ask for. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of Fifth Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations. It turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Carnelia. It's simply a name as it is. You know, from the book. Sister Carnelia style. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it'll be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence the Cardinal, Cardinal Glick. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I became a knight to protect Rufina, then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time to tell myself when I signed up what was going to happen just to see my own face. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grausrotter's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented. But still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. The kind you'd need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. Perfect! Heretic Hunter style. Chapter 5. Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. That sounds like a fun time in the Mushroom Kingdom. Does it not? It sure does. Greeting cards. You're looking great for your age, opens card. Almost lifelike. Congratulations on your promotion. Before you go, opens card. Will you take the knife from my back? Congratulations on your new bundle of joy, opens card. Did you find out who the father was? Mitch style. Wow. So that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off-the-wall everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can be largely summed up by the following three. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? 3. What is Phantasma and how did it come to exist? Those be the questions. That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those 3 in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Idiots out wandering around, even. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? You made it sound like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. Yeah, it seemed like the power he used to save us when we were trapped in that barrier. The one that made that red symbol show up on his back. I wonder what it was then. Pretty much similar to what Wazi can do. I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may have been some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua? You think you know what it could have been? I think I do. You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the diary of Joshua Bright. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Heaven is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Indeed. Well spotted, Joshua. It's Reese! I bet she knows what's going on. Reese? Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved. But what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind. So I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. Whew. He sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original, on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul, said to manifest only in the dominions of the Grousritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The Dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grousritter. Knights of the Round Table, basically. They're supposed to possess incredible power. Power style, even. Like that time Prince Oliver smeared butter on a judge's grape and did this on a police officer's donut. He promptly got arrested afterwards. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you pieced together, Kevin is one of them. Specifically, the Fifth Dominion. Fifth style, even. Not sixth, but fifth. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? Sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin has this... I wish I could learn to talk, but, you know, that doesn't seem like it's in the cards, so... Did Kevin have a stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No. Ordinarily, stigmas aren't carved in that matter. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfulfilled, because a stigma bearer to fill them is yet to appear. Stigma bearer, even. But they're always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not. Ooh. That's so weird, don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had... Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Real thing style. Weissman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Probably. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization that the Grousfurter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Freaking thief! Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the dominions. We believe he then went on to use the material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Superhuman style. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Collapse style. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Like Weissman! And Steve Peterson. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it. That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? That's a lot of church secrets, you know. Yes. Whoa. My headset just fell. That's no good. Yes. I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure... Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again. You gotta love how Kevin learns one of the best S-crafts in the game, and then he's put out of commission. You gotta love that. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. The intelligence cube! As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure... I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well... So, Reese, I got a favor I want to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Hmm? Is there any specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just... I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And, I mean, I am a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you accompanied me. Heh, thanks. So you have to have Estelle for this part of the game, which I would have her anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry, for what? That's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me like John. We'll be counting on you to do a good job back in Resub. You know it. Estelle starts in level 113. Flexible in combat thanks to having non-restrictive slots. Alright, then we can pretty much use whoever. For now, we're gonna put Joshua because one of the doors requires that.
You ready? Let's move out.
So that's a thing.
Right.
So we can access 2 new doors. One of them, I believe, will be the fishing minigame, which can be a massive pain in the ass if you don't know how to do it. Luckily, I do. So, linear grip, a simple staff for returning to basics, basic training, even. Hold on. I need to, you know... As usual, I forgot to set things up so that every time a chess piece gets taken, rap music will play. You know, gotta set that up. The way it goes, man. Can't do nothing about it. Classic. Chess gif, even. Isn't that convenient? Okay. Anywho. Now that our Newfie Bonga shenanigans are out of the way. Do 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 do. And we'll give you, I don't know, something. I don't want to go all physical with you. Beat up by 5. Roll in. Maybe. By 100. Beat up by 5. 30 up by 100, 30 up by 10. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. She's good with speed. Let's see. Heaven's Eye. Combines the effects of Eagle Eye and Information. Evade 3. Give you Evade 4. It's better. Do do do. EP cut 4. Shield 4. I don't know, maybe. That's 8. Guess we can have that for now. HP 4, Mind 4. Or Mind 3. Yeah, well, we have a Mind 4. Stupid SOB. An Attack 4, that worked. Ooh, she has Tear All. Heals all HP for an ally. God damn it. Napalm Breath. Ooh, she has Plasma Wave and Ragna Blast. Always cool. Okay. No, 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 no. Stop being silly, sir. Or she's got Wheel of Time! Ultimate Smash technique using centrifugal energy to a single ally. Of course, all of her crafts is for single targeting. True Pommel, Pommel with more charging power, steals foes' health, and True Barrage. Perfected Barrage with a fluid motion, steals foes' health. Good times. Okay. Good times. So yeah, there should be 2 new doors that we can get. And now that we have Estelle and Joshua, people are hanging out. Where'd they get the drinks at? Is there like a freaking parties around here? Oh, Reese, are you okay now? I'm fine. I managed to avoid taking any direct blows in the battle. I knew you'd go and help Kevin out if he really needed it. Well, I did some serious thinking about what you said. Just as Kevin had his reasons for wanting to be a knight, I've got my own reasons for becoming a squire. So, okay then. Now all we need to do is wait for Kevin to wake up so you can tell him how you feel. Am I right? Yes, you're right. Annalise, thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Wow. I didn't know you two were so close. Oh, but I'm sure you know why, though. It's because she's so cute! Is anyone surprised? No? No. It's been one thing after another since we got in here, but I'm just glad you turned out to be alright. Who, me? But of course. Joshua was putting on a brave face the whole time, but you know him. Anyone could tell how worried he was about you. Could you? I don't believe I was showing it. You were worried about me? Well, I think most people would be if they've heard their girlfriend had been captured. Don't you? I was captured? For real? Was I? I mean, I guess I was, but it sure doesn't feel like it. I don't even remember anything like that happening. Well, whatever. No big deal. I can't remember, right? It is kind of a weird thing, I guess. You never change. And neither do I. Now I can go back to drinking worry-free. Alcohol style. Shira. What kind of reaction is that? Reaction style. I've tried looking into the Grouse Ritter and the Congregation for the Sacraments myself before. Unfortunately, no amount of research could have prepared me for the sheer power that the Dominion seemingly possess. If we're to deal with foes who are comfortable making an enemy of someone who possesses such power, this could get very tricky indeed. Yeah, from what everyone said, this Lord of Phantasma guy doesn't sound like they're going to be a walk in the park. Oh yeah, while I've got you here, how's that whole plan going these days? Whatever do you mean? You know, the one you were heading back to the Empire to put into action. I think one of the memory fragments will learn more about this plan. After you had us going with that crazy stunt you pulled back at Hocken Gate, you better be putting your back into it. If you're not, there's a staff here with your name on it. Oh, I see. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Estelle. I'll be sure to take them to heart. Wait, that's it? No dodging questions or creepy comments with that dumb grin you've always got on half the time? Throwing the question, even. You feeling okay, Olivier? Shira didn't drink you under the table again, did she? Oh, Estelle. Do you know how Kevin's doing? He's fine, I think. He's got Chloe looking after him. Oh, right. Whew, what a relief. I'm sorry for worrying you. Huh? What are you apologizing for? Nothing. Forget I said anything. Okay. Dominion or not, I don't know what that priest was thinking, going nuts and knocking himself out cold. He could have ran what he was planning past us first before becoming dead weight. Some people, I swear. Look who's talking, bucko. Bucko style, even. The failed Scott Frost regime, even. Not what we're doing. Need to upgrade yo slots. Never mind, we don't. I guess we don't. Never mind. She comes with all slots and level 2, which is nice. Also, I think there's a new set of books down here. I think it's the Gambler Jack books. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going on. There are a number of interesting books here. There's those. All of Gambler Jack is on the bookshelf. Yep, I thought so. So you could read Gambler Jack if you want. You don't have to, but we read that in the second game, so we don't need to do that again. How is he, Chloe? Hi there, Estelle. He's doing fine. He's actually sleeping soundly at the moment. He was groaning a little in his sleep till a short while ago, though. What, really? That doesn't sound good. No, it does not. Whatever is happening, it's clearly as much of a mental battle as it is a physical one. Much like what Joshua experienced with his own stigma. Yeah. Either way, all we can do now is let him rest. Oh, for sure. We asked you to keep an eye on him then, Chloe. Please. I'd be happy to. Happy style. Okay, that should do the trick for now. Now we'll just have to make sure he doesn't get too cold. Put a blanket over him and such. Maybe I should whip up some porridge for when he gets up. Wow. I had her written off as a total dumbass, but she may actually be kinda capable. Well, from what I remember, she used to handle all the chores for the other Sky Bandits, too. That kind of stuff actually seems to be her forte. Yeah. Gas style. Evan appears to be asleep. Probably dreaming about the controller throwing incident. And the mustard truck incident. I was aware that Father Graham was a member of the Grousritter. I certainly wasn't aware that he was such a high-ranking member of the group, however. And one of its most powerful members at that. Who knew? I wonder if he's more powerful than Wazzy. There was a point when Olivier tried delving into research on the Grousritter. He wasn't able to ascertain much in the end, no matter how hard he tried, though. After seeing for myself what their strongest members are capable of, you can understand why he would want to look into them. Understand style, even. Nobody's down here. It's kind of sad, really.